The co-rec on Purdue University's West Lafayette campus is pretty quiet in the mornings, especially before sunrise. Most of the boilers are still sleeping, but Shelby Gruss, a PhD student studying plant breeding and genetics, isn't like most students.
I make a plan when I come in. I have generally a set thing for at least an hour to an hour and a half workout in the mornings, and then I have my lifting workouts. I think it comes from having 3 older brothers. I always wanted to be able to do what they do, and so if I couldn't do it, I would go practice a ton, and then I would come back and be like, all right, see, look, I'm good. My family was always really good at motivating me and pushing me, but also never pushed me past my limits, but they always wanted me to push myself to the limit. I feel like I have a point to prove sometimes now, that everybody in a wheelchair can do something, and we just might do it differently. I kind of have that part of me that wants to show what we can do. So I grew up in Austin, Indiana. It's just a small town south of Fort Wayne. Kind of a classic Indiana farm family. I have a hoop inside the barn that I used to practice on and stuff. So we had one on the driveway too, but the one in the barn's a lot nicer. And that's when I started taking basketball a lot more seriously, was when that one got established.
And Gruss began establishing herself early on in AAU and later at Bishop Luers High School. But in 2010, when Shelby was a senior, a snowboarding accident, one that left her paralyzed from the waist down, nearly put an end to her basketball pursuits. But very soon after the accident, just a week or so, she was introduced to wheelchair basketball.
When I went home, I did outpatient therapy at Turnstone. They were the ones that I finally started playing with.
Initially reluctant, Gruss found that wheelchair basketball scratched an itch.
Once I got to my first practice, I was like, yeah, I want to continue this. I was just in my comfort zone again.
Following her time at Turnstone, she helped start a team at IPFW and later transferred to the University of Illinois. In 2013, Gruss was invited to try out for the USA women's wheelchair basketball team.
And I was like, sure, why not? It doesn't hurt.
She didn't make the final roster that year.
I was just like, well, I can get that good. I'm not that good yet, but I can get there. And so it was just ever since then, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna get there.
What was really good about Shelby is she just came in and she said, okay, let's identify where my weaknesses are so I can work on them. And then she went back and worked on them. And that's the other step that a lot of athletes miss, is the fact that they can go ahead and identify a weakness, but are they willing to go back and improve on
it? It took 3 attempts, but Gruss's hard work eventually paid off.
I made my first one in 2017 and my last one in 2018, so I've been on it for 2 years now.
Once we selected her to the team, she was one of those athletes that continued to work and continued to push herself to get better throughout the entire process. And she has to be incredibly proud of herself for the effort that she put out.
In 2018, she not only made the team, she was named captain.
My work ethic, I think, is what got it for me. I always am there pushing, and I'm always willing to push somebody next to me or answer questions if anybody has it. It meant a lot to me. I had only been on the team for 2 years, so that was huge. I was honored.
Shelby's one of those unique athletes that crosses the boundaries between athletes with disabilities and just athletes in general. Because of her approach to the sport, her work ethic, her determination to get better. A lot of times people look at her as an athlete with a disability, and she's just an incredible athlete.
In early 2019, there was another round of tryouts. Gruss traveled to Colorado Springs, and after a day where she simply didn't play her best, she was left off the team. But chances are that won't be the end of this story. In 2020, Gruss plans to try out for the national team once again, because not long ago, basketball was nearly taken from Shelby Gruss for good, and she's not ready to let go of it just yet.